What's going on, legends? Alright, bro, sweet as. I am just going to plug my Mumsy, how you going? Vandal, Gunhead. Alright, I'm just going to plug this in. Don't worry, guys, I am here. I'm just plugging my laptop in. After morning. I realised I could have gone live on my laptop. It's just quicker and easier this way. I dead set just got lost in the motel car park for about half an hour. Could not find the exit sign. Oh, your jumper fits perfect? Badoosh, mad. What's everybody up to anyway? Who we got? Let's say a big hello to everyone. My Mumsy, Gunhead, Vandal, MPA, Pasha, Larkride, Cunning Linguistics, MPA, T Basty or Basti, Trevor, Mick, Wazza, Colin, Sam, Sean Bissell. How are we all going? I'll tell you what, I will be giving a very colourful review on this place when I leave. Yeah. I literally just had to drive from Melbourne CBD to Carlton, Lygon Street, to go pick up the garage door keys or the underground car park keys for this hotel. Like, what a bloody nightmare this has been. Clearly on my message it says the blue fob is for the garage, the black fob is for the front door, right? I rock up, get in my hotel, and there's no garage door key. I'm already parked down in a friggin' 2-second car spot in the middle of Melbourne. I'm thinking that's the last thing I want right now is to get my car confiscated. So yeah, then I ring the lady and I'm like, listen, I go, there's not even, I go, you told me exactly where the fob would be for the garage, but there's no fob there. I go, like, I've driven hours to be here. I mean, it's kind of true, but yeah. And then when I actually got the fob for the, I drive all the way up to the top as far as it can go, and there's like boom gates along the way. So it was a long trip. I'm staying on the 29th floor, right? So you can imagine how many friggin' car parks there is. I get all the way up to the top, and then I get a message saying that my car park is all the way down the bottom. Oh my God. Why are people so scared to research this subject without going straight to an imaginary evil or mental illness? Are we still that primitive? Not sure. What are you talking about there? What's going on, JJ? Oh shit. It's been a while since we've been live on the vertical live, so just for anyone who hasn't been live while I'm going live on my phone, they are so much different. I don't know. It's like the trolls just come rolling in. Oh yeah, nice. I'll tell you what, guys. I literally cannot rate this $10 fan from Temu enough. So it is absolutely awesome. It's very, very strong for a small fan. What's going on, Marky? Ignore? Oh, don't worry, I always ignore, especially when we're doing these ones. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I noticed as well. Free Wi-Fi out the window, no free Wi-Fi. I made myself some tacos now, potting my feet up. That's all. Can't believe people get joy ruining it for everyone else. Yeah, I never understood it, but something that my mum taught me many, many years ago is to ignore the haters, you know. I myself fall into it too, but yeah, you just got to ignore it. I'll tell you what, I am so stoked with my new Biff mobile. It is so good to be mobile again. Yeah, what a fucking relief that this has been. Oh shit. It's a falcon. I was on the foot falcons before. That is an absolute. I can't even tell you how good it is. Last time I come to Melbourne, I had to walk around everywhere, catch public transport. As you guys know, I was on live most of the time, and yeah, this is just awesome. Oh yeah, that's my new car. That's my new vehicle. That's the Biff mobile. So I've actually got two sticker machines. I've got a 1.7 meter decal cutting machine, so you can literally cut big massive stickers for your wall and stuff. But I've got one of the cricket machines, and so yeah, we're gonna sticker it up. Drew, thanks MPA. So I'll show you around this place later. That's another thing that I didn't mention. So I tell you, I am the worst for picking places. I am very much not a person who judges a book by its cover, but when it comes to getting hotels, I seem to live by that rule a lot. This place looked awesome. Views of, well, as you can see, there's a big ass window there. All right, let's go for a walk. I'll show you around. Not really much to see out this window. I mean, there is and there isn't. So yeah, I'm 29 stories up. But what about this dodgy window? What about this fucker? Check this window out, dodgy as. I've got to pull down on that as hard as I can. Right, I'm going to tie a knot in this. I hope I don't regret that. Right, that didn't work. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I knew I'd regret that. That can fucking stay there. But oh yeah, I didn't even show you out there. Hello. Well, that's different. Beer belly for the win. Oh yeah, look. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting around doing ab push-ups, ab sit-ups, that's for sure. Mate, keep your shirt tucked in. Look, it is what it is. People walk around the street with no shirt on. My God. Yeah, it is what it is. I am a bigger gentleman. Get and drop and do 20 push-ups. I'll tell you what, I'll do it when your mum gets here. Am I gonna answer your question? Well, I'm not telepathic, and obviously you asked your question when I was standing up there. But hang on, I'll try my best here. Welcome in everyone that's just joined. And to all the trolls, you know it's illegal to play Twister with your sister naked. Stop it. Cut it out. What? Why? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, actually, don't say that. My feelings are hurt. Good night. What's everyone up to anyway? Hey, thank you for all the trolls for chiming in. Just know that you chiming in and typing away your little wonders there with your little gangster fingers pays my bills. So thank you so much for joining my live. So yeah, thank you, trolls. Yeah. So, just like to let you know that last time you joined my live, this is what I was able to purchase with your bullshit. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for making my life possible. Um, so you're sitting behind a screen right now being a troll. I'm traveling the country at your expense. So thank you so much. Yeah, I just laugh. I laugh at it actually. It's quite comical. Oi, Hayden, you bloody legend, Buddles! Bluetooth it, mate. Knuckles, Buddles. It's always good to have a major sponsor. Yeah, I've always got a few nameless sponsors, that's for sure. Thank you so much. Yeah, so thank you. But I think your mum's calling you now. I mean, your missus. Oi, Sam Joe, thank you, mate. Absolute legend. Buttles, Knuckles, mate. Bluetooth it. Boom. Yeah, it must be wet under the bridge. It's wet because of their sisters, though. They were playing Twister Pilates. Twister Sister Pilates. What did I do today? So for the last 24 hours, I've been filming my content here in Melbourne. The weather was absolutely beautiful. I was worried that it was going to be super hot, but for some reason I think summer's gone. And although it's like still like 30 degrees during the day, it's not 40 degrees like last time I was here, so it's a lot better doing that. And then yeah, I'm here for a couple more days, and hence why I joined the live tonight. And do I kiss kangaroos? If that's what your mum's name is, yes. So yeah, that's why I done the live tonight. Waste no time while I'm here, and I thought I'd put a few ideas out there and see what you guys think. So I want to go to. I'm going to be going to. I want to go to a few locations, and I'll just run them by you guys first. So where am I from? I am from Uralla. I am the Uralla spokesperson. You know, Uralla people helping people achieve. That's me. Where am I off to after this? Melbourne's a grand place, and there's so many places to go. Oi, Mick, you bloody legend. Bardoors. Oh, shit. How long have I been live? 20 minutes exactly. Hey, Tracy, how you going, legend? Oh, yeah, so that's what I didn't finish telling you before. So this is a two-story apartment building on the 29th floor. And I'm thinking, man, I just got that joint so cheap. When I walk through the door, there's people in the lounge room. I'm like, have I got the right joint here? Yeah, turns out it's a Airbnb, but it's like shared. So the lounge room and that is shared. Dodgy. Does not say that on the thing. Oh yeah, the Victoria Market. I actually, well, I'm not sure if you've been on since the start, but I just had to drive. So I get to my hotel. Oi, spook, you bloody legend. I get to my hotel and there's no hotel key, underground parking key. And I was just like I have had bad luck in the past parking my cars in not 2 hours, but the city is dodgy as. You can park your car in a spot that is like doesn't have a time limit, and if you're not around your car, like I've had my car taken off me 3 times in the past in Melbourne. And so yeah, I was dodgy as. I'm on the phone to the lady. I'm like, listen, my car is parked downstairs. I do not want to get it taken off me. And so I literally had to drive all the way to Carlton to pick up the garage door key. My God. Need to get the black light out, true. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand how they can get away with doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like imagine, let's be serious though. Imagine if this was me in the old days and I've got fucking 5 club members with me and we rock up to a place that we imagine that there's nobody in. I'd imagine that would end up being a very, very fun night for everyone. Yeah, that's really the... Yeah, nah, they're definitely getting a colourful review off me, that's for sure. Oi, Shane, I know, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is me, yeah? I walk around the city like this. I don't hide my face. I don't hide myself. I am out in the open. You guys heard last time when I was live in Melbourne, a lot of people come up and introduce themselves to me, tell me they love the Chaos Chronicles, this and that. I have never had one person come up to me and be the heroes that these heroes be. And to be honest, I would actually laugh. I would just laugh, like, because the truth is, it'd be funny, and I would just laugh. Oi, what's going on, Raven? And I would just laugh, and then, yeah, whatever will be, will be. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. And even a crime's bloody compensation payout for me. How do you get the scoop on those news stories? You've been days ahead of mainstream news a few times now. Well, here's the truth, right? And I can't even be any more honest than this. I don't believe it's what you know. I believe it's who you are. And I believe it's the way you approach situations. The mainstream media have a very, very awkward way of approaching situations to get information, where I don't do that. Thank you, Gunny. And I dig deep when I dig, and oi, no worries, Jugs. No worries, legend. Is that where you're from, Stasi? Are you in New Zealand? Are you from New Zealand? Obviously. All right, Sam, no worries. What's everyone up to this evening anyhow? So I do have a premiere at 7 o'clock, guys. On you, Sam. Catch you next time, legend. I'm just the screen's gonna go black for 1 second. I just need to turn my hotspot on. Oi, Binksy, a bloody legend. I'm cooking a baked dinner. Drew, nice. Oh, actually, I've got a fucking triple cheeseburger. Oh yes, I tried a Turkish coffee before for the first time, but it's actually not the first time I've tried one. I've had one in jail before. So you can get percolators in prison. So you know that I don't drink coffee generally, but the place where I had to go pick up my keys, I think they felt bad that I was waiting there, and they came out and asked me if I want a Turkish coffee. I said I would love one, thank you. I didn't know that I did. I just was being nice. Nah, that's all good. That's all good, Binksy. Hey, that's good, Stasi. Well done. You got to represent your brand, right? Where am I? I am in Melbourne. How was my coffee? So they're very small. It was like, if you guys have ever had a macchiato, it was about the size of a macchiato. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I think I am. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. That's actually funny. Was it strong? Oh, 100%. Super strong. No sugar in it. And they gave me this little bowl thing to wash my fingers in. Because I actually got offended. Because she brought me a bowl with water in it. And I was like, I'm not fucking drinking out of that. It wasn't for me to drink. It was for me to wash my fingers in, apparently. I don't know. I'm not very cultured. I was like, I'm not a fucking dog. Is your premiere on this channel? Yes. What's going on, Antonio? Just here chatting to you, legends. Where am I heading after Melbourne? So I'll be here for a few days. And so there's a bit of a reason why I've done this live. So Biff, how did you decide to start YouTube? Alright, so a lot of people have heard this story, but I actually did TikTok first. And then, so what happens is I used to do ghost hunts on TikTok. As a matter of fact, I was the only person in Australia doing it, was doing it well before the other YouTubers and stuff were doing it. And obviously I've spent most of my life in prison. Then the trolls used to come on and try and tell everyone that I've been to prison and I used to be in a bike club and blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, all right, well, if people are just going to come on and start talking shit about me, I'll just tell everyone exactly how it is. And that's how it happened. And then my YouTube just took off, and here we are. What was the creepiest spot? I get asked this a lot, yeah? And it would have to be the Goulburn Insane Asylum. That joint was crazy. Yeah. So if anyone's being disrespectful in the chat there, like you're not even going to get a warning, yeah. Like there's women in the chat here. There's people that join this chat with their young kids and stuff. So you know what I mean. You got to be respectful, otherwise you're going to be showing the door. Full-length ghost hunt video. So do you know what? I actually thought about that the other day. A lot of people say it all the time. I think I might do it. Yeah, g'day Lola. So I used to do all my ghost hunting on TikTok live. I've still got 175,000 followers on TikTok. Still to this day, even though I haven't done it in 2 years, and as far as followers, subscribers go, I'm the largest ghost hunter in Australia, really, on TikTok anyway. Thank you, MPA. Arradale, yeah, Arradale is a good spot. So I've been to so many places. I used to travel the country, and that's what I used to do, you know. But yeah, like I've been to a lot of the abandoned prisons, and them places are always very, very full of action. Snowtown would have to be 100%. Oh yeah, Kapunda. Bullshit. I lived in one of the main haunted fronts on the main road. Definitely seen some stuff. I've heard a lot of stuff about Kapunda actually. Hey mum, you'll remember that. So there's a little town around there, and we had people that were gonna like put us up so we could go there and stuff. That's alright. Upside. Chef Camsey. Oh, your brother lives in Kapunda? Yeah, it's got a bit of a backstory too, Kapunda, you know. Have I been to Port Arthur? All right, so I do. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but Port Arthur, the town is like closed down, you know what I mean? I mean, you can still go there. It's a bit of a tourist, but you can't see where the Port Arthur incident happened. It's all blocked off and stuff like that. But I've got my drone, my beautiful drone that goes 10 kilometres. Yeah, but I've got my beautiful drone that goes 10 kilometres. And it didn't say you weren't allowed to have your drone in there. True story though. So I flew it out there, and I was actually flying it from, they've got like an observation deck there where you can see out, and you can see like, because they're all just like shells of buildings, all the buildings where the incident happened. And yeah, I nearly lost my drone in there, and thank God it's got the return home thing, because yeah. Seen the wasp files? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I get asked about the wasp files all the time actually. Oi JD, what's going on, legend? Oi JD, next time I head out, Next time I head out, I'm coming your way, brother. I'm coming to do that story with you, bro. Around your area, should I say. Cockatoo Island. Awesome, Biff. Please do show us Port Arthur done images. I'd love to see that. Thank you. So you can actually go to my TikTok. My TikTok is the Chaos Chronicles TikTok. That's my handle. So it's the same as this handle. So the Chaos Chronicles and then TikTok at the end of it, and it's on there. But heads up, I've got so many videos on that. Yeah, you'd have to really have a look. So yeah, that's actually, I keep getting sidetracked. So the reason I wanted to talk to everybody is because we've had so many people in the lives and whatever over the last 6 months tell me what they would like to see and tell me what they would like to see about, me getting out there and doing footage offset, so not from home, obviously. And so yeah, I just thought we'd jump in there and we'll talk about that tonight. And yeah. I like slapped ham. So I've actually had Mr. Paranormal, I believe he used to be the biggest paranormal page on YouTube, and he contacted me one day and asked me if he could put one of my videos on his page, and so he's got one of my videos on his page, and that was a crazy video. Oh, welcome back, JJ. Where have you been? I've been worried sick. So yeah, I'll give you, so there's a few places that I want to go that involved religion. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I'll say controversial religions. You can be expecting a little bit of that content coming out over the next couple of weeks. I need to say, so the documentary that I'm filming at the moment, you guys, I've been saying I'm filming this documentary on Melbourne street life, this and that. Just a heads up, that's not going to be coming out this week. I'll probably come back next week and add some more to it. I have high hopes for that. And I think some of the footage on there is going to be like, people are just going to be going, what? Is this what goes on behind closed doors? Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. It's definitely an eye opener for people to see, especially like what we do here on the Chaos Chronicles. It's good to see, exactly where your kids might be going when they're not home, or what goes on in yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be really good. Where am I from? I am from Australia. Years ago was an eye-opener for me, the number of young kids in the city late at night, the predators, 100%. And so that's something that I'll be doing tonight, getting out there and Because here's the truth, right? It doesn't matter. You see YouTubers go to places and stuff like that, but they never really go to these places when they're at their full potential at night time. Do you know what I mean? After 12 a.m. at night. So yeah, we're going to be having a real look at what goes on in Melbourne tonight. But then tomorrow, yeah, I think. What do you think, guys? What would you like to see? You guys know I'm in Melbourne, and you know what's in Melbourne. What would you guys like to see while I'm here? Yeah, this is true. I'm not sure what you mean. What was my intention, and to go where? You'll have to be a little bit more specific, mate. So, the Bundura Old Mental Hospital, I was actually talking about this the other day when I picked up my car. So, it's not there anymore. The last time I seen it, it was just a shell of itself, and it was just, that's it. There's nothing inside, just an empty shell. Oh, so I came here, Nessie, I came here to finish what I was filming when I came here for Australia Day. As you guys know, it was like 40 something degrees, and half the people I was filming with pulled out, and I don't blame them because I wanted to too. So yeah, I'll just come here to do some filming and yeah, stay in an extra day or two. Do a tour of the Gangland Wars. So you know what, I think that's a good idea too. You know, you could go to locations where major identities met their fate and whatnot, and then obviously I could tell my bits of inside information that other people can't tell. Russell Street. Yeah, I remember back in the day, yeah, Russell Street was like, yeah. Oi, what's going on, Uru? Oi, Charlie Jones, you bloody legends. Yeah, all right, let's do that. Let's do that tomorrow. We'll do that. What do you guys reckon? I'll go take you to, well, the major places. Obviously, you know, you've got La Pucella, where Benji Veneman met his fate by Mick Gatto. You've got the Brunswick Club, where Moran lost his life. Yeah, there's so many places. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And if I'm honest, I think that's why people like tuning into me, because like, um, you know, I still live by a certain amount of rules, but like, yeah, I think my inside info on things, you know, is what makes it what it is. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Rhonda, actually. Oh yeah, the convent. So I used to go to this place, Nessie, when I used to do ghost hunting. That used to be a sanitarium for kids that had tuberculosis during World War II, and so a lot of kids lost their life there. Oi, Gados, Charlie Jones, you bloody legend. What's the King's Cross of Melbourne? I mean, the King's Cross of Melbourne's got to be King Street. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I think about it, the King's Cross of Melbourne's got to be King Street. It's the nightlife. All the nightclubs are there. All the strippers are there. All the nightclubs and strippers are owned by bike clubs. I would say that if there's anywhere, that would be it. Oh, you know what? Actually, JGB, that's a fucking really, really good idea. We are definitely doing that. Bang. Good idea. Good idea. Because I can also give so much personal stories about, you know what I mean, the Dennis Allen family and my own personal connection to the family, and obviously my own personal connections with those people. Yeah, bang, that's exactly what we're doing. I literally have, yeah, in Richmond, bang, that is done. That is done. I'm telling you, that is the number one gold idea right there, because like I can literally, yeah, that is gold idea. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to be doing. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to give you guys some information that you maybe never have heard before as well. Fuck yeah, that's a good idea. I'm actually excited to do that. Go look on Molly Meldrum's door in Richmond. Or isn't he dead now? Isn't he dead now? Oh, he's not dead yet? Oh, well, there you go. Wasn't there some underlying issues with Molly? Luna Park. True. You know what? It's probably not a bad place to go and film at night time either. I don't know if you guys have seen the news lately, but there's always like activity going on there with the youngsters, gangs and stuff. Yeah, I remember. So I met Molly Meldrum. Well, I met him when I was younger, when I used to do acting and stuff. But I met him when I was like 19 years old. So my best mate's dad, he used to pick up the rubbish at Crown Casino, right? And he was really good mates with the bloke who owned Heat nightclub. And the Logies after party was on, and he gave me and my best mate free tickets to the Logies after party, and we were like, what do you mean? Is there going to be like celebrities there? And he's like, yeah. We're like, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm telling you, I've seen some people in some states before. Molly Meldrum rocked into that place, and literally the joint lit up with how wide his eyes were. Like, you could see it from a mile away. Molly Meldrum walks in and his eyes are just bing. Yeah, ran into a few people that night actually. Dermot Brereton as well. Dermy was in fine form as well. Oh yeah, he was big into the substance. Was Molly on the lobby? Molly? I don't know. Whatever he was on, he was loving life. And he had his high beams on. Olivia Burton, how you going? Chewy, how you going? Sorry, I had to do that. Yeah, I'd imagine. But you got to think too. So, like Molly come from a world where, those type of things was very common practice. That's for sure. There's never not a siren going in Melbourne. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too, KB. Actually, yeah, I thought so, Stephen. I thought so. I remember well before this Epstein list was getting fucking passed around that Molly Meldrum and Bert Newton had very dark black clouds hanging over their head for things that they did in the 60s and 70s. When a siren goes off, I hide. Look, I'm not going to lie. It's only been recent years where if I hear a cop siren that it doesn't give me anxiety. Oh, young'uns that live in the Paran flats? True. I haven't seen anyone go there before either. Have a look at Easy Street. Oh, there's another good one. I have trouble telling the difference between a police and an ambulance siren. I used to, but yeah, I guess you know what siren's coming for you. The police are different. I mean, they're all different. Young talent time. Yep, you're exactly right. You are exactly right. Very, very questionable behaviour went on in Young Talent time, right across the board. And it wasn't just with one celebrity, it was right across the board. The pub the Morans used to frequent, isn't that the Brunswick? The Brunswick Hotel? Oh yeah, we're not doing that then. Oh, that's alright, I'll probably say something, he'll do it anyway. Know any stories from Geelong jail? No, I never hit Geelong. One of my best mates spent a fair bit of time in Geelong. He was the first one of my friend group to get locked up, and yeah, he done it. He done it the rough way too. Like this is how his prison went. He went from Pentridge to Port Phillip to Geelong to Old Bendigo, and then I think he went out to Loddon. Oh yeah, so somewhere in off Lygon Street today, they were having some, I don't know, some party in the park. All these old people were up on this stage dancing. I don't know what was going on there, but they were all having the time of their life. Oh yeah, What's up there? You reckon? I reckon I could. Yeah, what's up there? You reckon the forgery? I've got a little story. You know, I done a story on the fuck. What was his name? Yeah, yeah. I figured out what I was saying halfway through it. Damn. What about? Can you guys remember? Um, there was a well-known sex worker in Melbourne, Jazzy O, right? She had a good name, beautiful person. Everyone loved her. She was about 50 when she died. I'm not sure if you guys remember. They found her body in her BMW convertible underneath the Westgate Bridge. Yeah. Did I ever cross paths with Greg Damasovic? No, I didn't. So, or Domasevich, depends how you say it. But yeah, no, I never did. So that guy spent most of his time um, in either 23-hour lockdown, like in the slot, like so he's separated for his own protection, and then I believe he spent the rest of his sentence in protection. Yeah, Jazzy O. Do you know what I mean? That was horrible. That was horrible. She had a good name in Melbourne, like everyone knew who Jazzy was. You know, she'd been around since forever, and that was horrible. I still believe that Jazzy O's case is unsolved as well. You met Jazzy? Yeah, I met Jazzy a couple of times actually. She was very, very big in the bikie scene. You know what I mean? And she was very well known. Like everyone knew who she was. She had a good name. That's exactly right. So, and so what John Casale just said is exactly right. You know what Greg Damasovic done to a child. Now it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what the facts are because people in prison do not care about facts. They just care about what it says on paper. Yeah, I think so too, Gavin. I think so too. Um, yeah, she'd been doing that for as long as I could ever remember. How did? Oh, let me tell you something, right? So I'll tell you something. So Greg Domasevic's Greg's family member. So Greg has a family member that is now. I don't want to say this wrong, so I'm just going to say a very high up official. Um, and it is believed that is why the case got treated the way it did, and how he ended up getting as little time as he did. Now, I need you to know that that lawyer that he used was at the time the most expensive lawyer in Melbourne. Now I'm talking like $10,000 per day. If you want them to answer your phone, guess what? That just costs you $400. If you want them to send you an email, guess what? That costs you $400. Yeah, it makes no sense how someone that was living the life that he lived came about to have the best criminal defense lawyer, like one of the best in the country. Yeah. And so it's common knowledge, right? It's common knowledge that his family member, like I'll just say a high up official, yeah, that's all I'll say. But in a position of power, that they can definitely pull some strings. Is that K lady still alive? The one with the face blown off? I think I know who you're talking about. I'm not sure, but if you're talking about Kath, if you're talking about Kath, um, she's very much still alive. Lives in Venus Bay, I believe. Yeah, look, crime's not my cup of tea either. But the truth is, I spent most of my life in that field, and here we are today telling people that that is not for everyone. It's not for anyone. Oh, Kay Nesbitt. Kay Nesbitt. Yeah, and so like I need you to know, like let's not get it twisted here. Yeah, I may have spent most of my life on the other side of the crime fence, but I am well on the other side of the good behaving fence. I'm curious about how Nicola Gobbo is still here. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, really. I would imagine that days are numbered. Do you know what I mean? Like she made a lot of very unruly people unhappy. Do I have any hobbies? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm a full-time YouTube hobbyist. Yeah, yeah. But like, I would imagine, it's not like it used to be. You know what I mean? It's not underbelly Carl Williams times where people were just getting, willy nilly taken out. Like I'd imagine that although the head isn't a chopping block, that chopping block isn't as, yeah. Oh well, I mean everyone's got a hobby, and if you like horses and turtles, that's your thing. Oh, you met Gobbo? What if I did vote for Trump? What if I did vote for Donald Trump? Well, I'll tell you something. There'd be a big problem there because I'm Australian. I'm Australian. We don't vote for Donald. We didn't fucking vote for Albo either, but he's there. What part of Australia am I? The best part. Victoria. When are you going to start your Biff's adventure around Australia series? I think we've already started it. I think I've already started it, to be honest. When are you going to start your Biff's? Yeah, look, yep. I'd imagine too. No. Oh, you're on the Goldie? I love a bit of the Goldie. My son had a turtle named Pull Your Head In. I love it. I fucking love it. What you looking at? My laptop, just so I can see how the live's going. Mumsy. Got a legend here in the chat. We call him Gunhead. And he taught me about this. So now I have that there. And then that way, if someone says on the screen, the sound's fucked or the rah rah rah. All right, guys, I am going to jump off. My video premiere is starting in 4 minutes. So I will see you legends in 4 minutes. So 7 p.m, my video premiere will start. You'll be able to jump in the chat and have a live chat like we are now. Yeah, 3 minutes actually. All right, guys, I am going to jump off and I'll see you guys in 1 minute in the chat waiting room. Thank you, legends, for joining. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in there. Let's go.